Hello, everyone. This is Gloria. Today is Sunday, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Thought I'd come on here and just tell you some messages that I got this week. And I would love to just have you let me know if any of this resonates with you, if you have any, if you get any messages yourself from this message, please comment below. I first want to say that this week has been very intense. Nothing new, right? I guess with the new moon. And one of the things I noticed this week is at least 3 days this week, I had this overwhelming urge to wear black. And my guides were, really urgent about it. I didn't have any resistance to it, but I hadn't worn a lot of black in a while. So I wore black, and I asked them, why the black? Now, black, of course, is a color that absorbs all colors. It's saying that it's non-light because it absorbs all light. And this week it was very grounding to me. I had to make some decisions as far as where to go, or actually creating boundaries with others. And it was very grounding for me, very empowering. And they're all negative and positive about colors, but the positive ones are the ones that I actually focused on and asked, my guides about. So black really grounded me. Black really gave me confidence and gave me, I guess that energy that you might want to call that action energy, the divine action energy to go forth and to make some tough decisions that turned out beautifully. So pay attention to some of the signs that you get as insignificant as it might seem. Just go ahead and follow it and then ask your guides about it. They'll tell you exactly what's going on. So I just want to touch base on that. What this video is about is this week, Jesus, the Christ, is one of my lifelong guides. Jesus and Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, those three. And this week he was showing me the spiritual significance of parables and how parables actually evolve as we evolve and ascend. And I just want to show you an example, the example that he gave me. It's actually a Buddhist parable. It's not one of the biblical parables that he told his disciples. But here's the parable, and I'm not going to read it. I'm going to just tell you exactly how I, heard it, and then let me know what you think about it. So the parable is about the raft, and again, it's a Buddhist parable. A man was on a journey, and he came upon a huge expanse of water. Where he was, it was a lot of dangerous type things, water snakes, and he needed to get across the water. He had nothing with him except, the clothes that he had on his back. So he looked around, he gathered some twigs, some weeds, some sticks, anything that he could, and he bound them together and made a raft. So he got on the raft and he safely traveled across the expanse of water. The water was kind of choppy to the other side. Now, the other side was completely different. The other side was full of a lot of vegetation, trees, very calm. And when he got to the other side and he had his raft, he realized that if he continued with the raft, it would be very burdensome to him because the trees were so thick, and the raft was so wide. And so he had to make a decision: should he leave the raft, or should he take the raft with him, continue along with the raft, maybe put it on his back and try to make it through the forest and the vegetation. So that's the parable. And what I was given, and I want to ask you this: should he leave the raft there, or should he, take it with him? One of the things that, one of the things that this parable teaches us about is, at least what I got from it, is the art or the need to let go. And it can be very, very difficult sometimes, especially when we have to let go of something that benefited us, that really helped us make it to the next level, or helped us in any kind of way. And this goes for people, situations, especially people. You know how they help us in a time of crisis. And once we're out of crisis, that was their role in our life. And there, you know, sometimes we just have to realize that that was a short time, a very short relationship in which we needed to get to another level. And when we try to pick up that raft, when we try to pick up that particular, relationship or situation and go further on our journey, we find that it becomes burdensome. Now, if that's the case, it's time to let go. Here, it's autumn. We're at the end of autumn, about to go into winter, and the trees were so beautiful as far as the fall and the colors, but the leaves are, starting to fall off. The trees are letting the leaves go. And that's all part of nature. It's all part of, what is supposed to take place, because in the spring, it's going to bloom again. Things are going to be, new and fresh. But it's really necessary that the trees let go. And nature can teach us so many things. I know letting go can be difficult. But the more we hold on to things that need to be let go, the more difficult it becomes on our journey. So I just want to ask you, how you feel about that story. Maybe there's something in your life now that you really do need to let go. And we usually know what that is or who that is. There's just so much more on the other side. And actually, it's not being ungrateful for the raft that helped us across that river, that time in our life. We bless it and then we let it go. We bless it and let it go. There are so many different things. And so Jesus is standing on my left side here. And Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene is kind of flanking him. But Archangel Raphael is also here. And he's saying how much it is going to be necessary in the coming months to travel lightly. To travel lightly. It's going to be an airy type feeling. Very travel lightly, he's saying. Travel lightly. I was drawn to my Archangel Oracle deck, and I drew 3 cards. I have not looked at them yet, but I am going to take a look at them with you. But this is the Archangel Oracle card deck. And I want to see what they have to say about this letting go, this traveling lightly. They're just saying it's so important that we let go of burdens right now, even before the end of this year, because next year is going to be a speeding up process. And again, bless those situations, those people, things that helped you that are now needing to be, put down, let go, gently bless them, and then go along your path. Because what's going to happen is, as you go on your path, you're going to find something else that's going to help you even further. So you have to be able to, or we have to, me too, I'm included, we have to be able to know when to, leave things be, bless them, go on our way, and look for the next adventure. And that goes for not just things that are difficult, but things that are really, really fun, and things that are really, really helpful, things that are really good. Even those, on the next day, don't look for the same thing, because it blocks the next best good thing. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the cards that I drew. The first one is Crystal Clear Intentions. And that's Archangel Michael. And I'm going to read that. It says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. That's the first card. Be clear. The other one is career transition. Archangel Shamiel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Archangel Shamiel. And I'm hearing career does not always have to mean job. It can mean a business. Relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Relationship harmony. These are beautiful, beautiful cards about letting go. You know, relationships are desires as far as career or however we want to make money, to take care of our physical needs. And then just our clear intentions. Sometimes we need to let go of outdated beliefs. We need to let go of, what thoughts that no longer serve us. And I know you've heard that before. But all of those need to be let go as well. So it's not just physical. It's not just our goals and our dreams. It could be also our thoughts and our beliefs. So these archangels are here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel, and Archangel Shamiel to help us to let go. Call on them today. They will definitely be here to help us. And that's it for today. And I will be back. Take care. Love you.